The story begins by introducing us to our main protagonist named Mo Fun, a third-year junior high student. He was nervous about the entrance exam he had to take part in, and it wasn't due to him lacking in class, but rather because the subject was about magic. In this academy he enters, all of the third-grade students will soon enter the desired school of magic. But for this, they need to pass a demanding test exam. Mo Fun explains that he hasn't had the right amount of time to study, because 3 months ago, he was sleeping in the mountains, where he was greeted by a mysterious old man who gave him a necklace. So now his classmates always annoy and make fun of him for being the one most likely not to pass, and shame him for being the worst in the class. We then get introduced to a boy named Mubai, who is the complete opposite of Mo Fun, and is the most popular in his class, also known for being a part of a family who specializes in ice magic. After school, his father is waiting outside, and although his father has always been very humble and does whatever necessary for the good of his son, he is still worried about his son's future as his grades are low and doesn't have enough points to get into the school of magic. But he tells his son that he found him a job as a delivery driver, which he can do instead of magic. But Mo Fun pleads with his father and promises he will study even more to get into the school. So his father tells him not to worry and says he will do everything he can to make sure he gets into the magic school. While walking home with his friend, Mo Fun saw his father speaking to his boss. He is the leader of the Mu family, who are the richest and most powerful in the city. However, this family has a humiliating personality, especially with Mo Fun's family. During a flashback scene, we see that they have known the Mu family for quite some time, and when Mo Fun was younger he spent a lot of time with the daughter of the Mu family. Then one day the daughter wanted to escape from her family, because she doesn't agree with the way they do things. So she sneaks out and asks Mo Fun to help her escape. However, they were caught by the boss, and he ended up punishing Mo Fun's father for his actions. We now go back to the present, and the boss said that he will help with his son's future and make sure he gets into the school of magic, but only in exchange for their house and mortgage, so he can turn it into his land. His father then agrees to give up their home, just so Mo Fun can have a chance to become a magician. Later on, when he breaks the news to his son, Mo Fun is ecstatic about going to the school of magic. But his father doesn't mention the fact that he had to give up their own home. Instead, he tells Mo Fun he will be renting out their house once he enters the Magic Academy. But Mo Fun knows the real truth since he saw him earlier talking with the boss. The next day, everyone starts their first day of magic school, where all the students will need to awaken their elemental powers. Some of the students discuss the elemental powers they obtain once they go through the awakening process, and they say that lightning and fire are the rarest powers you can get. The teacher gives everyone a badge to wear, and once they obtain their power, it will light up according to the element they possess. For instance, green would be wind, red is for fire, blue is ice, and gold is for light. The other classmates make fun of Mo Fun for being the only student who didn't pass the exams, and everyone tells him not to be surprised if he can't be awakened. Each student will need to place their hand on the stone, which will reveal their elemental power. Mubai is the first to use the stone, and he was given the ice power, just like the rest of his family. Once you obtain the elemental power, the badge will show stars representing the level of your ability. However, most people don't have many stars to begin with, but Mubai already has 1 star, showing his ability is strong. The other students take turns using the stone until the teacher calls out Mo Fun's name, and the others start laughing, saying he will be given the worst power for failing the exam. Then Mo Fun walks up and stands in front of the class and places his hand on the stone. The others are still laughing since he doesn't know how to use the stone, but the teacher helps him. After some time, nothing happens. Then the whole class gets distracted by the classroom next door, because a student has obtained the purple ability, which is lightning. It is known as the rarest ability along with the element of fire. While everyone leaves the classroom, Mo Fun closes his eyes and the stone lights up purple, but it also lights up red at the same time, indicating that Mo Fun has gained not only the element of fire, but also the lightning ability, something that has never been seen before, and also making him the most powerful student in the school. Although, nobody saw what happened, because they were being distracted by the other student next door, who also obtained the lightning power. But they all see that Mo Fun has acquired the element of fire. The teacher congratulates him, and the other students are surprised, as they all thought he was going to get one of the worst elements. Mo Fun then starts laughing inside his head, because he knows he just obtained the lightning power, but everyone thinks he only has the fire element. 2 months later, all the students are told by their teacher that there are 7 stars which will appear once they are awakened, and they will need to learn how to control the stars by concentrating, so they can form a star path which will allow them to unlock their full power. The teacher asks Mubai to demonstrate how to align the stars, since Mubai has already gained 5 stars, which makes him the highest ranking student in the class. However, Mo Fun only has 1 star. They all make fun of him and laugh because he hasn't made any progress with his element, and they all say he's an embarrassment to the rest of the class. But the reason he only has 1 star next to his badge is because it only represents his fire element, and not his other lightning power, which is already at 6 stars, and he still needs to master the 7th star.